Jobber Nation, welcome to a special edition of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle from HR, here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black in high definition.
We live.
Okay, good.
Live.
So, before we do get started in This Week in Wrestling, few house announcements. So, this weekend, if you are not in Tampa, Florida, then you should be at Legends. The boys will be at Legends Bar both nights, Saturday and Sunday, for WrestleMania. So please make sure to RSVP. If you are going to be in Tampa, then you can come check me out. I will be at For the Culture tonight at midnight, because Black people like to wrestle at night. Like
shit is
like it's
wild.
the underground club.
That shit wild.
And then tomorrow morning is Real Hot Girl Shit at 11. So shout outs to Faye Jackson.
Shout out to the
then
queen.
I will be at DFW versus the World. Shout out to Shane Taylor and JTG, who's on that card. And then I'll be shout out to Jeremy and GCW. We'll be there Friday night, and then both nights for WrestleMania. So I'll be in Tampa. Literally getting on a plane after recording. That's dedication. But make sure to check us out whether you're there or here. What else?
Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Jabari. Always.
Everybody that's watching, good morning. This is very early for all of you guys, but thank you guys for tuning in.
But look at the quality right now.
Oh, absolutely, because we had to step it up a little bit, for
it's WrestleMania
week.
Shout out to Haitian Gene. Shout out to Walt X.
Walt X.
Yes,
All right, so before we jump into some wrestling talk, guys, how have you been excited about WrestleMania this year? I know some people have been, saying like it's lackluster, it's not this, it's not that. So what are your own thoughts on the lead up, like this week wrestling? What are your thoughts and feelings?
Honestly, it's typical WWE. When it comes to when they want to make it, this is the first year that is just fan base. This is for the hardcore wrestling fan. You got what? One celebrity, but this celebrity is kind of like an outlier. Because I swear, this last 2 years been outliers of celebrities, such as Bad Bunny doing good in the ring, Shaq.
Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk. So it's just been the last 2 years of just like wrestlers, non-wrestlers becoming so great in the ring. So honestly, this is the first WrestleMania I feel like this is the wrestlers thing. It wasn't, I feel a lot of the build-up kind of fell short. And I feel, I'm not going to lie to you, they purposely sabotaged Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Okay, wait, we'll get into that when we talk about our predictions.
Overall, though, as far as just like the nitty-gritty of thing, I feel, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I'm hyped because it's WrestleMania.
Right.
But the only match that's really hyped for me and that getting me in there is the Apollo versus
Apollo versus.
That is the most Negro.
That is.
Did
you see?
ever?
Somebody had tweeted. I forgot who posted it. It was a tweet of like 20,000 Nigerian prisoners escaped, and somebody put, they need to be in Apollo's entrance for WrestleMania, and I was just like,
that would be hard though.
The wildest thing ever.
Hard. But what's the big deal? Come on. I don't know what the concept is. So what? CM Punk versus Chavo Guerrero in a Gulf of Mexico match. Sadio Vega versus Stone Cold in a what's name Barbados strap match. Chicago street fight. You're not fighting in the street, you fighting in the stadium, dogs.
No, I understand that, my nigga. But what I'm trying to say
is there gonna
it's
be
the name
drums?
of it.
Yeah, is there gonna be like drums
around it? I just want to know what we're getting into. Is that too hard?
There was no disclaimer. Like
exactly.
literally when because Mikey told me it was I said a drum. What? So are the drums gonna be the lumberjacks? Like what?
No, that shit.
What are we doing?
But the thing is,
you have to beat someone with a drum until they down for 10 count. Like what are we doing?
The thing is, get creative. Put motherfuckers with drums around and beating up the drums as throughout the match, because the match is not going to be that long. A typical wrestling match, 6 to 10 minutes. Have them beating drums. That shit will be fly. But I need a setting. I need to know what I'm getting into.
So, like, for instance, with the Pujami prison match.
One of the best matches of all time.
I actually agree. But leading up to that, they explained to you what it was. They showed you. They was like, this is how it's being structured. This is what
But
it
what
is.
if it's just one of those things where it's just a regular street fight? He just want to make it fancy. Because you know how Africans are. You know how Africans are. They always try to elaborate stuff.
And then you have to
No,
really
hold on. Let's rewind. Haitians are the same way.
Because Africans and Haitians are the same thing. Okay, Africans, Jamaicans, and Haitians are the same thing.
No. Hey, in my opinion, because I know a lot of Nigerians. Because let's not put Africans because there's so many countries in Africa. Let's just stick to Nigeria.
Let's look at Nigeria. Yes.
So Nigerians and Haitians are mad extra.
Yes.
We have to show off. We gotta have. So my whole thing with this is gonna be a regular fight, but because the culture, you got to make it sound bigger, and it is WrestleMania. That's why they put the name on there. Now,
see, I was right. See,
now to go off because it's WrestleMania. If Apollo doesn't show out,
no, legit, take it away, throw it away.
I'm gonna be so tight.
Throw it away.
But then again, he's fighting Big E.
No.
Big E is Jamaican.
No, but
so you don't think that?
Actually, no. Big E is Nigerian. He's African.
Big E, no, he's not. He's Jamaican. He says it on the podcast.
Really?
Yes.
Because shout outs to Nick. Because Nick, I swear,
no,
that is your long lost cousin.
No,
he's Jamaican.
He's Jamaican. He says it on every week on the podcast. Like he came from a Pentecostal church with his dad. This is why that.
Did I see his 20 for his own?
No,
I said 20 for 20, 30 for 30.
Yeah.
No, but
why
like, you look that up? So to answer your question, when you talk about WrestleMania. And then not feel like WrestleMania week. Let's be honest.
He's like real West Indian.
We are in a pandemic still. We like literally what I don't think people understand is that I think from a company standpoint, they were like, let's teeter at this a little bit. Not put 100% in because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We're still in a pandemic because
shit could go left.
Yeah, because you don't know if Florida's gonna be like, yo, nobody can come.
Shut the shit down.
Shut the whole thing down.
Which is why I bought insurance on my tickets.
Think about it. WrestleMania last year. What happened? We were thinking they were gonna have fans up until like 2 weeks before.
They thought they were having fans up to 2 weeks before.
Like, think about it. When was our last episode? That was the 100th episode. And what happened the week after?
That it wasn't even a week after. Literally, I came back home from Charlotte that Monday. No job, no nothing. Then we recorded Thursday, and then everything shut down.
Everything shut down.
The next
day. I get what you're saying. I get what everybody's saying. But let's keep it a buck. We're still in a pandemic. I don't give a fuck. People talk about the shit is opening back up. Whatever. Because the country's broke.
Absolutely.
Shit needs to open back up. Let's keep it a buck. There's like 4 or 5 different strands of COVID out there.
Shit is real.
Yo, listen, I don't want to get the whole conversation of COVID. I personally, in my opinion, COVID is just a new strand of the flu.
But that's your opinion.
That's right.
You're entitled to that.
That platform.
But at the end of the day, we're still in a pandemic. So I felt like they were like tiptoeing towards it. They did that. And I know the Bianca Belair lead whole buildup wasn't that great.
I mean, but is Drew and Bobby's even better?
Drew and Bobby wasn't that great. The only
they watered down Bobby.
The only matches
they made Bobby look like Drew's bitch 2 weeks ago, and I checked out.
I didn't like that either.
I'm good on that.
But the only things this week that have been fire buildups have been Roman, Edge,
and Dave Bryan.
But there's one more that nobody's talking about. This shit is pissing me off.
Wait, hold on.
Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, bro.
No. Those are two different worlds.
No, but even though it's DC, I'm still reading the comic book, B.
So no, I agree. No, so it's funny you mention that because for me, I feel like though it's not even so much a buildup, but it's gonna be the match that I think steals takeover is gonna be the ladder match that no one's really talking about.
Bro, it's a fucking ladder match with 2 cruiserweights.
To be fair though, but no one's really talking about it.
No. But you know it's gonna be a hitter.
But nobody's really talking about NXT like that because NXT is that product you know you get quality from. You don't complain. Like you know when you buy
that Kushida and
right. So you know so it's kind of like yo, you expect this from NXT. So it's kind of like all right, and on top of that, nobody rewatch NXT. Like, let's be serious. Unless the hardcore, only us hardcore fans watch it. Casual fans, they go, what is NXT? It looks so weird. Blah, 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 blah.
Because they don't have Mike Tyson joining a faction for 2.5 seconds and then walking away.
So when he did it with DX,
why.
it was okay though, right?
He didn't really.
But it wasn't 2.5 seconds.
First, but
It was a build-up.
That was a build. Listen, I tell people.
But what
all
about
the
him and
time,
Stone Cold?
No, I tell
they
people.
had the lines for like 2.5 seconds,
No.
but that was okay.
No. I tell people all the time the best build up in almost wrestling history for me is the lead up to WrestleMania 14 because it's my favorite one. And basically, they started right after the Rumble. And they introduced the night after Rumble, they introduced Mike Tyson came out, did the whole thing. Austin came out, fucking pushed him. And then he ended up coming back multiple times, joining DX, did the press conference in Boston with DX. Like, that was a buildup. It wasn't something that he was
Wasn't the world
into.
open?
But it's not about the world being open, though.
But Janelle,
and
again.
those are two different times.
But, no, because AEW was doing press conference before the world closed down. AEW was doing all of that.
They got fans there. They were selling tickets for $20.
Listen, it's a different time.
No,
so,
but
again, you cannot compare. You are literally right now. We are basically living in the world with we living with a handicap right now. The whole
they
world.
could do it
so
if they
you
wanted to.
Again, Janelle, it literally just happened yesterday. Literally.
But that's what I'm saying.
But let it marinate.
Most of the
It's
things,
May 6th, though.
To me, most of the things AEW do is literally like quick, fast.
It's May 6th, though. It's a whole month. It's a whole build-up.
So, but hold on. So
that is long-term storyline that they did it because at first he was beefing with Jericho in the beginning of the year.
Sleeping during the match.
And he was beefing, again, extra facts that, stick to the facts at hand.
No, I'm just saying.
He was beefing with Jericho for a minute. Now, he saw Jericho being a real, was like, yo, this man is a real one. I like him, son. I don't like what they doing. Let me help him out. Long-term booking. You didn't realize that because they presented it right there and then.
But okay, so
like it's evolved as a character.
But okay, so yes, you're saying what you're saying. Long-term booking, they were doing the thing before, they were beefing, he did a turn, now he's fucking with Jericho. Why do the run-in like that? Because you're talking about storyline, you're talking about this. There was nothing in between. It was an empty gap. Mm-hmm. Am I correct?
Correct.
And you're talking about, well, the story was told once. This is the next chapter. But my whole thing is, I get what you're saying because it does make sense. The run-in was trash. I'm looking at the visuals of the thing. Mike Tyson's the most dangerous man in the world. And I was talking to Shorty Doo-Wop last night while I was watching it. I was like, they presented Mike Tyson badly because he is the world's most dangerous man. Like, he could fuck up anybody right now. How old is he? What is that, 55?
Definitely in his
60?
50s.
He will cave in my chest to look like the Grand Canyon. That's how scared of Mike Tyson is. But when he came out, you're like, it's like the drunk uncle.
But he literally came out. But they still pretend him strong though.
But the thing about it, he ripped off his shirt. He ripped off his shirt. Like, they go off on this on the moment type of shit, AEW. The pro of that, you get that raw feeling. The con of that, things don't get presented the right way.
So I have a question. Last week on AEW, was it last week? Did I watch it? Or maybe 2 weeks ago. I think it was last week though. When the Pinnacle, when he was in they was in the Inner Circle's dressing room, right? Mm-hmm. And so my question is, do you think that was presented correctly? Did it make you believe like the feud was still going or ending? The way that segment ended.
It made perfect sense.
It's not about making perfect sense.
I'm gonna explain. I'm talking. Let me explain. It made perfect sense because the Pinnacle beat them up, right? It's wrestling. You expect it to end in a wrestling match. That's what you always say. Oh, it had to be a wrestling match. It's wrestling. You say I'm using your words against you.
It's not against me. I'm asking a question. So it's not against
a wrestling match. So you expect it to end in a wrestling match. That's it. So him coming back, like, oh, shoot, blah, 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 blah. You want to hear what they said next week. They did that. Now, with the whole Tyson situation, Some people liked it, other people didn't. That's entertainment, period. So that is suggestion. That is
Suggestive.
Yeah.
You're right.
So when it comes to that, you have to get sucked into that. When I was watching it, I got sucked into it. The wrestling where I was like, oh, Tyson's coming out. Oh, yeah, beating up everybody, rocking everybody, everybody's running. Yeah, my son Tyson, get it in. I got hyped for that. But now, if you look at it outside of wrestling, like, oh, well, look, protect the right, you're nitpicking. I understand what you're meaning, but it did exactly what they had to do. It made wrestling sense. Stop, just like D-Lo said, stop making so much sense in a business.
Use this quote on every
episode.
Yes, because that's my favorite wrestler. And D-Lo's right.
Like,
because,
I feel like we should take a shot every time he does that.
no, it's true though, because,
My elbows are mad.
y'all forget wrestling
I don't
is a
have
work.
lotion, I'm sorry.
Wrestling is a work. And a lot of y'all take it way too seriously.
Oh, life is a work too. I got niggas.
Wrestling sense, the storyline makes sense. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But I see what my brother's saying. They should have presented him a little bit better.
Okay, because you gotta understand is, and I always say this, as a company, don't you want the next level? So you have your hardcore fans. Every brand, every company has your hardcore fans, but don't you want more? And TNT, I ain't gonna lie, is pumping money into these motherfuckers.
So I'm so glad you low-key brought up TNT, because then my other question is, so TNT apparently has said that they don't want AEW to do surprises on TV.
Yeah.
Which essentially is why they presented
Mike Tyson.
Why the week before, or like days leading up to AEW Dynamite, they had announced that Mike Tyson was going to be on Dynamite.
Yeah.
So do you think AEW will eventually become or get that WCW treatment? Because that was the same it was the beginning of the end with WCW, where Turner started to input too much into creative, where then everything kind of got lost in the shuffle.
It's at the end of the day, it's about money.
Yeah.
We all got to understand it's about money. Did you see that graph of like how much money wrestling is making?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's WWE, basically.
It's basically WWE.
Yeah.
6 figures type shit.
No.
What?
No.
What?
Not wrestlers.
No.
Wrestling companies.
Yeah.
Oh, the companies.
Yeah,
No,
that's what-
they...
I think altogether, including NXT, including WWE, all of that, it was $785 billion.
They had to be
on some
billions.
stupid money.
Yeah.
All of the companies together. So Turner has to get involved because in some type of capacity, because we're budgeting this shit. We're the upfront, correct?
Correct.
We the plug.
Yeah.
We
So,
connect.
We the plug. Let's do some drug dealers talk.
Are we ghosts?
No.
Are we powered?
No. This is Benny the Butcher talk, man. We're going to Buffalo.
Okay,
We're going to Buffalo.
all
But hold on. So let's keep it a buck. They're the plug, right?
Right.
I gave you the brick.
Right.
I need you to sell this.
Right.
All of this.
Right.
So AEW is supposedly over expectations.
Right.
Cool. And this is what I keep saying all the time. Every company, we both all work for companies, right?
Yeah.
You have your regular goal,
Yeah.
your stretch goal.
Yeah.
Stretch goal meaning, okay, if you hit the regular, you have to go past this.
Yeah.
And then you have another goal, which is like the mega goal type of shit,
Yeah.
depending on what kind of company you work for.
Right.
Right.
So AEW was like, all right, you guys met your goal. You're over your goal, but you haven't hit your stretch goal, which is hitting 1 million.
Right.
So when they say, hey, stop making things surprising because we want more people to tune in.
Right.
Because you're stuck in that 700,000 mark. As much as we talk about, and you talked about NXT is not a zip, they're all in the same number range.
There's no like significant difference.
So they
Outside of, I think the only episode like was Shaq.
Yeah. But the thing about it, they promoted that.
Correct. That was a build-up.
So what TNT
That
was
was a
seeing
build-up.
was saying, oh, you promoted Shaq, y'all hit money. First hour, y'all hit 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So we need this now. But the thing, to answer your question though, big companies don't always know what the right thing to do.
Exactly.
So it's a double-edged sword because they know nothing about wrestling for the most. They think they do,
Right.
But they don't.
but they don't.
Right.
So it's this weird dichotomy where you're like, you need somebody to push you,
Right.
but don't be involved like that.
Right.
But they need to be more like, yo, we need to hit a mill, B. So now you got to step up your numbers because what happened with the WCW versus WWE, the Monday Night Raws?
Right.
Wars.
Right.
Numbers are slipping. Of course, USA's in the air like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Every time WWE ratings are down, they go, we're going to change things and we're all about the fans. They don't change shit. They just dress off.
No, I think sometimes they put like a little seasoning on certain things. Like I was heavily invested last week when they had that Eliminator Gauntlet match thing. And then that turned into a gauntlet this week. And then that gave the number one contender. Like I personally like stuff like that because it showcases. That's, I think, is a good way to showcase a lot of talent.
But I'm gonna say this. Look, everybody complaining, you let TNT run your company. I'm looking like y'all niggas don't know nothing about wrestling. Like my brother says, they have no leverage. When they first entered this deal, they had zero leverage. It was literally like, yo, I'm gonna take you on like as just as a risk. It was basically the rap business. Yo, you got hot a little bit. You gotta you hot. I'm gonna take a risk on you. So right now, whenever the deal is up, once the deal is up, when they have to re-up, they have all the leverage. So the people who don't understand you have to play by rules a little bit until you get leverage when it's time to re-up.
Did they sign a new deal though? Did they sign an extension?
Yeah, for 2 years.
I think so, yeah.
But the thing is though, they're never gonna have leverage until they start hitting a million.
And let me finish. Just like you said. You was like, what would it take for them? Like AEW always do wrestling a certain type of way, correct? That's what you said, right? Boom. But guess what? Didn't it take Vince Russo to get in Vince McMahon's ears to change it up a little bit? Yes. Didn't it take Eric Bischoff to get a 10 turns ear to change it up a little bit? Yes. Didn't it take Triple H to get in Triple H to get in Vince's ear to switch up stuff? Yes. What I'm saying is this way, right? It takes certain people who come from the outside to enlarge your vision.
So you're saying TNT will help them out by, hey, you guys are only looking at things from this small scope.
Yeah.
You need to look at it from a bigger scope. But the thing about it asks this other question though. AEW is all about their fans, correct?
Right.
They promote that.
Right.
And they're so about taking care of the fans, taking care of the fans. You think they'll listen?
Who?
AEW.
Yes. Because
why?
At the end of the day, it's business. It's a long-term. Tony Khan's not stupid. The amount of people who think that Tony Khan is stupid.
He's not stupid.
But hold on. A lot of people who want to get on Tony Khan, who don't know wrestling. Tony Khan built a soccer team that it was not even like ranked. It sucked. He built it up to now it's like in one of the premier leagues right now. So Tony Khan know how to build teams. So do I think that he knows what he's doing? Yes. Am I gonna give him time? Yes. You see, that's not right, Janelle. Because that's the case. I'm gonna compare it to us. How many people from the outside saying that we should not talk to indie people? Mad people said that. But yeah, Joe Kim presented with an idea and changed the whole landscape of the podcast. So now, hold on, let me finish. Where it led up to us having Shane Taylor, a D'Lo Brown, a Simon Miller, Leo Rush. Yes, I'm name dropping like the game. Bars. So, like I was saying before, with all of that, right? Mm-hmm. So you may not see the whole vision, but I see that, you know what? This man knows what he's doing. Let him rock. You shouldn't be like, because...
But that's my opinion.
But then again, though, you should be more open-minded because you've been in a struggle with
all
with
I
us.
said was because
I
agree.
though.
Listen, I agree and disagree. So it's not my isn't like me not giving a chance or me not being open-minded because I'll tune in. I watch it here and there. I'm super glad that NXT is gonna be on Tuesday, so then I can actually watch and actually enjoy it for what it's worth. But my thing with Tony Khan is that it just for me at times, and I get it's all about you building the team around you, and I think the pieces for the most part are there. I just sometimes don't feel like they're all being utilized at the same time. So like it goes back to what your example was, like how who we associate ourselves with and who supports us and things like that. Like we've been able to assemble a team.
How many times that we had changed the team, Queen? We literally had to change many teammates many times.
But that's business.
So that's the point I'm trying to make. The same exact grace you want people to have for us, have the same exact grace with Tony.
Well, no. So my thing is that if there are certain things, especially your women's division, because y'all know how I feel about it. So just like you said,
the dogs. They trying.
Just like you said.
They trying though.
Just like you said though, is that how many people have we gone through? You can't have the same one nigga who is your heavyweight champion focus on the women's division when you should get pieces in other people in the business that have been in the business over 25 years that can help assemble a women's division and focus on that.
You know what, dogs? You know what, though? They do have certain pieces. You forget about Dustin Rhodes?
But I said
my son Dustin Rhodes helped the women's division back in the WWE.
My thing is that I said they have pieces. I'm not denying that. My issues is that at times they don't use the pieces they have for certain projects.
But okay. So
it might have to take somebody else.
But the thing about it
from a different angle.
So let's keep it a buck.
Okay.
Let's keep it a whole buck.
Okay.
The only reason why this women's division is even getting some type of light, because motherfuckers complained.
That is
right. The only reason why that happened. The only reason why Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa had to put on that match because they had to prove something. Because the division was shitty. Absolutely shit-faced.
What?
The women's division in AEW.
Yeah.
It was a complete mess.
It was.
Nobody was connecting. Nobody's connecting. But I think we should move on.
Okay.
To the new women's champion of NXT, Raquel Gonzalez. Why does she have to be MAGA? It just hurts my feelings.
Yo, she's still fucking with Braun. I've been trying to figure that out the past 24 hours. I'm like, is she still fucking with Braun?
She got good back though.
But strong back. She could probably pick you up.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
I've got a strong back too.
Hold on. So next
I
get
be
to
telling
the
her
fans.
that shit. I'm like, yo, you.
Does she live?
She don't want to because she don't look like
she don't want to
she don't look
crazy.
Yeah. And I was like, nah, that shit's sexy.
Nah, Raquel, actually, I feel like from last year to this year, I think she slimmed down. I think she toned.
She toned, and that's why I be trying to tell Shorty do-wop.
And that was my thing with Raquel. I was like, she toned. Like,
that's why I be trying to tell her, because you can't get too Brock if you're a woman unless you're on the gas.
The shit.
So you're not gonna get too Brock. You don't look delicious.
Yeah. Oh Lord. So no,
She's built like Raquel.
We'll talk about night one NXT. What were you saying about what some people were saying on the thing, or?
This dude, Latrell Johnson, that's Mrblacc.
Latrell Spear was pretty well. That's what that reminded me of.
Like
no shade.
Shout out to him. Like, he's a new member of the Jobbertears.
Oh, welcome.
He says, it's buddy on the right, stay, let me finish, but stay cutting off Shorty. Yeah, he likes you. You got a fan.
Whoa.
You got a fan.
Where did that come from?
Yo, listen.
We
This
still
dude named Chris says,
we still trying to figure out who's on the YouTube.
He said that AEW women's divisions, that's Chris. This dude says straight up, it could be Lee's better, but it's number 4 behind NXT, Impact, and SmackDown now. I was turned off by the main event last night. This was this guy, Chris.
Which one? From what? There were 2 shows at the same time.
I guess NXT.
I need you to be. It can't be NXT.
It wasn't NXT.
So it was
can't be that.
It was AEW.
What was the main event for AEW last night?
Because the Bucks turned heel.
It was the Bucks. They beat up.
That was stupid.
But then again, I say this. Reason why that I enjoy AEW, it wasn't counter programming. It felt like a regular episode. So I gotta give them props for not competing, but just them doing dumb.
Yo, but you trying to tell me you're gonna do the storyline where you're conflicted because that's your friend?
No, sorry.
Versus...
He said the NXT main event was trash.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about that.
Who said that?
No.
This dude Chris
highly disagree.
No. Chris can have his opinion. So we're gonna talk about this.
Highly
Chris.
disagree.
So okay, all right.
You want an Asian woman to him? That's why probably.
No. It's relax. Because Leo has been a champion for mad long.
Yes, how long to go?
And
it's a new era.
The thing is, what gets me mad sometimes is that y'all don't see the beauty behind this madness that was in that match.
Absolutely.
There was a point in the match, I swear, I could swear to you that it was a mega botch. And they fixed the shit out of it within seconds.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The match said what needed to be said that night.
And it had been leading up. It's
a new era, though.
I said that last week. I said, yo, Io is low-key spirit animal 101. This bitch went from going through a fucking wall to then coming out, talking in Japanese, cursing her out. Then she coming out. Then the whole women's locker room, like it was such a big field, like you say, big field build up that the match to me delivered. Io did her high stuff. She did her low stuff. Raquel, she showed her strength. Like it was the right amount of a roller coaster ride of a match that it should have been.
And it was only and they main evented.
Right, which they should.
Okay.
They main evented the.
Let's look at the highlights.
Number 2, they only had 12 minutes, and it went slightly over.
It went over. It went to like
time.
it went over to like 10:05.
And then Queen of the South came on right away.
Yo, so I really want to get into that because it's the last season, so I got to start from the
you
beginning.
don't want to watch that. I don't watch that.
I
But
want to watch it though.
you got to understand the quality match was great. But the thing about it, once again, wrestling is objective.
Yeah.
So Chris,
No, everybody has their opinion.
that's your opinion. But from what I saw last night, I had to switch because Raquel gets it in.
But here's the thing, though. Like, his opinion, I agree with you. His opinion, but I think he just said just to set it.
No, it's
Because he said it, and after that, he laughed, and then he went on Raquel saying that, yo, on the main event. So I just think that he's more mad at the fact that, I just think he was just talking just to talk.
But it's fine.
That's okay.
It doesn't
it's
matter.
always, listen, everything in wrestling, and I think that's why we love what we do, is a conversation. It's worth the conversation.
It's worth the conversation. It did what it did. I don't know if you guys want to get into NXT.
What?
No, we can. Let's get into it because as everyone
Walter
knows,
match.
we're in WrestleMania mode, and NXT TakeOver for the first time is 2 nights. So last night was night 1. Let's start. That's why I said they started with Kushida and Pete Dunne, and I was just like, I'm tuned in. Like I can't go nowhere else.
It was all right.
Like for me, I'm really big on technical wrestling. Like, say what you want, Chris Benoit is one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. Daniel Bryan, when he's in the ring, one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. Like, I like that type of style, so that's why I was more invested.
All right, cool. So the first match, what you thought of it?
I honestly thought Kushida should have won, but it was okay.
They be shitting on Kushida.
Yo, low key.
It
low key aggravates me because I was like, yo, my man takes so many L's, but then he makes everybody look good at the same time. And he doesn't mind
only
it.
W that he had was against Valentina, and this man disintegrated.
Listen, I'm about to put Patty Pat on the milk carton. Like, shit don't feel right.
They treat Kushida like Bray Wyatt because they believe that L's roll off his back because he's so talented.
They treat him like, no. I want to say
he
Bray.
getting a Nakamura
I feel like how they treat him like Dolph.
And not
because I would say because Dolph made everyone look good in the ring.
That's Kushida. But the thing about it, Kushida's gimmick is over as well.
Actually, I told Mikey that last night. I said I really don't care for him being Back to the Future.
I love it.
But the bubble vest is hard. Like, if they ever sold the bubble vest on WWE Shop, I'll fucking buy it. Because that shit is elite.
So, but
just
I
get a
love
bubble
bubble
vest from
vest.
anywhere.
No, but like, it's like official. It's like if you would have got the Finn Balor leather jacket, you can always get a regular leather jacket, but you can't get a Finn Balor.
I always wanted that jacket.
What's her
Leather
name?
jacket.
Amanda got it.
Yeah, she got the Balor Club
I know.
Jay got it for
leather
his
for the anniversary.
I kind of want
But
that coat though.
The match was good. My favorite match was the night, and then you mentioned it, was the Walter match versus Ciampa.
The details.
Thank God he cut that hair. He must have heard the podcast the other day. Cause
I don't care for it. The hair didn't bother me. I thought he was trying to go for a look.
Yeah.
No, it was a fail. Like,
But people were saying that it shouldn't have ended with a chop. Now,
but that's Walter's thing.
Walter's thing. I don't think people understand how hard
That nigga hits.
Like, I've taken chops from Red, and that shit hurts.
And he tiny.
I've taken chops from Brian XL. That shit hurts. I want people to understand chops are real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, legit, you're hitting somebody across the chest. Now, Walter is, what is he, like 6'6", 6'8", whatever?
Yo, my man was towering over him.
6'5".
6'5". Also, Ciampa's low-key like our height.
Yeah, no, he was towering.
5'11".
He was towering over him.
I don't think he's 5'11". I think he's like 5'9". Let's be real.
I don't think he was tiring because
I felt like that.
Because you know what it is? When you like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6'2", 6'3" is not that much taller than
It's not that much taller than
But you gotta think about camera-wise.
Camera-wise, you also think about how Walter is not boxy big.
Yeah.
He's kind of lean.
Yeah. He's sexy lean. He's sexy fat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Highly agree.
So, but
But he caught him with the chop that he with the table, right?
yeah. So, but the thing about it, you got to understand, like,
What was Andre the Giant's finisher?
Wasn't it a chokeslam?
I wonder.
Yo, to everyone out there, what was Andre the Giant? No.
Well,
Come on. Let's make fun.
yeah, we're all doing it. It's fine.
No.
But I needed it in
was
real
a chokeslam.
time.
Man, y'all be killing it, man. Like,
No,
get the
I
audience
need
to
real
it, man.
time. They can still look it up.
So, but the thing is,
Not the same.
yeah, it was a chokeslam, wasn't it?
I wonder. I didn't know if it was a chop or a chokeslam. That's why I asked.
He didn't have one. Bruce said he really didn't have one.
Okay. I just wanted to know if it was a chop because I felt like
it was a chokeslam, but that's the Giant, Big Show. So,
But no.
All white.
Reason why that chop makes sense. I'm going along with what my brother said. It makes sense because if that was the same hand that broke the table and he finally caught him with it, come on, it only makes sense. And that's his dominant hand. It only makes sense. And he was wearing him down with his other hand.
Slap the shit out of him.
Right. So once you get that, it's like boxing. Once you get that power hit, you done.
How about it's like if you on the street? That's some street shit. Like Walter did some street shit.
but let's be real. if we let in
True.
Roman, AJ Styles get away with a forearm.
I hate Superman punches,
And then
I've already
he jumps
said
in the air.
that.
And wasn't Big
But that's
Show,
not his finisher though.
That's one of his signatures.
But it's not his finisher
One of
though.
his signatures though.
AJ Styles from what my knowledge, AJ has never won a match with a phenomenal forearm.
Yes, he have.
Win.
Yes, he have.
Win. I love examples. Win.
But
AJ Styles has one with a foul on the forearm.
But in the Big Show's finisher was a punch. Yeah.
So was Lacey Evans.
So was Lacey Evans.
And don't forget Nia Jax, Hogan,
fucking hate it.
Hogan,
I hate a
other
leg
guys
drop.
have leg drops.
Hate.
And let's not forget, Rocky Johnson used to finish off dudes with a drop kick.
And also, The Rock's finisher was an elbow.
Was an elbow.
So
I don't want to talk about
but that's the beauty in terms of the business though, and I think sometimes that gets lost in translation is the power of a finisher.
But the thing about it, you have to understand, you cannot fake a chop.
Yes,
in wrestling.
he beat John Cena with the forearm.
He beat Super Cena with a forearm. That's dope.
You cannot.
Wait, was that SummerSlam?
You cannot kayfabe a chop. That's what nobody else understands.
No.
You can.
I agree.
Kayfabe. You cannot kayfabe
You can't
a chop.
pop back up from a fucking chop like
hurts.
that. I.e. why
Even
Ric
if you
Flair's
do
done it for so long.
It still hurts. We had to take chops for our birthday at Hog.
Oh, y'all on that one.
Yeah, I was about to say oop,
That shit hurts.
And oop. So we had Walter and Ciampa, which was good. The other was the for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championship, which was
One by
I
marijuana smoking
legit
kids.
almost said Motor City Machine Guns. That's not what they
Shout
are.
out to the marijuana smoking kids. You know.
That's not what that stands for.
Yes, it does.
It is.
It is?
It low key is.
For real?
Yeah, because they haven't. They never.
So what were your thoughts on it? Because I'm kind of I'm not indifferent. I really I was indifferent because they pushed them to the fucking moon. I wasn't anticipating that, but them winning the Dusty Cup, that's where it made sense for me.
Yeah.
But you had a tag team like the Grizzly Young Veterans, which I actually do like because they're good in the ring for
I'm
me.
gonna tell you my opinion on that, and so you.
And
yours.
yo, there was one move them Spanish niggas did off that fucking. You had one slide on the fucking top rope to then flip over. Yo, we were sitting in the house like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I thought they would have won because if
I'm gonna tell you why.
Santos Escobar wins the ladder match, then they all would have gold. So I thought that was the route they were gonna go.
Nope.
I'm gonna say this. NXT yesterday was a new era. Why not get the young gunners out there and win the tag team belts? You know, you got Rochelle winning the belt after defeating someone with a dominant reign. This is the new era NXT.
love Io.
Now you got this big girl looking like China, in her own right.
From the beginning.
Right. Now you got these two RVDs dudes right here, marijuana smoking kids. Yo, new era. So I say, why not go with them? We always talking about There's always mad old heads in wrestling. F these old heads. Niggas go hard in the bar.
I hate
They start yelling, oh, tear your ACL, Edge. Someone dead said that at Legend one time.
What?
Oh, I don't want his old head, man. He should just tear his ACL. I'm looking like, dang, if I said that to you, you want to fight me. Nevertheless, though.
But honestly, all the old heads are the foundation of AEW, but I digress.
No, listen, wrestling in general.
No, but I mean just currently, though, right now. Like, currently, all the niggas that's been in the business over 20 years is the foundation of that company.
They need that, though.
They need that.
No, which is what I'm saying. I'm saying that in response to people that go against having old heads in the business.
Right.
They
Think
are the
about
foundation.
Think about it. You want something new, you want something fresh? Yo, this girl is massive. A new look. AEW got something similar to that.
I didn't know where that
Why
was
not?
going.
You know, now you got these kids that you are promoting marijuana. You know, why not get these marijuana?
Which is legal in New York now?
Not yet.
You can smoke outside.
I've been smoking outside. That's nothing new.
No, but I'm saying.
But I heard people say that you can smoke outside.
But you guys,
I've been
guys aren't seeing the bigger picture.
What
is it?
It's Triple H being petty.
Elaborate.
To who?
Trey Miguel. So for people who don't know and who are not familiar,
He said this could have been you.
That's what it is. So people
He
who
said
don't
y'all
know,
could have freebirded. This could have been you.
MSK were the Rascals in Impact.
Impact.
Right.
So you had Desmond, you had Trey, you had Zachary. Trey, for some reason, didn't come over.
Family issues.
Let me finish. Supposedly, he didn't want to come. He didn't want to come. He had some family issues. Blah blah blah. Triple H, being Triple H, and being low-key another Vince McMahon, but cooler, they asked him on a conference call, what happened? I'm gonna paraphrase it. Basically, he said, people don't want to be great. That's basically what he said. So he pulled, I'm gonna push them because I want to make you look like, damn, I should have been over there.
Wait, so did he pull a Sean?
He definitely did.
So
pulled a Sean?
if he's doing that, you're childish.
No, it's not.
Because you're getting mad at somebody for looking out for their family first.
No, but the thing about it, we don't know the whole story. So I'm just saying, you can say he's childish.
Like, I'm going on what they told me. I'm not going to be a step. Triple H. No. What I heard, what I was told, I'm going off of that. Because at the end of the day, it's two different ways to do business. It's two different eras of business. He probably sacrificed so much, so I understand where he's coming from. But it's new era, like, yo, boy, I'm hella talented. Wrestling will always be here. I want to see this. This is my first. I think it was one of his nieces never say, this is the first I ever seen it. I want to be there for them.
And I understand that, which is why, and I always go back to the story about LAX, why they signed with AEW. Because they're family people. At the end of the day, you do what's best for you. But I know petty when I see petty.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Because I literally think that was the reason why they pushed them to the moon. They were going to win the Dusty Cup because that made sense.
Because that made sense. Right. And that's why I wasn't indifferent about that.
That made sense.
Them winning them titles last night,
it was a little bit like, yo, you getting pushed. Don't get me wrong. Do they deserve it?
Yeah.
Yes. They're amazingly talented. And you mentioned something. They are the future of sports entertainment. Because regular dudes that are in shape can go into wrestling now and become top guys. But I ain't stupid. I be petty too. I be holding back my petty. And I see petty. As soon as it was, I was like,
you listen, we all could be a little petty.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, ooh.
That's wrestling
because Trey's at home, living his life. He's on Impact doing this thing.
And they kept the camera on them niggas long. Like, I was like, what is going
on? He eating his
on?
popcorn because he's rooting for his boys. He's like, oh, they're champions.
And they could have
you know what's going to happen?
I was wild.
They've been champions for a long time. Because me being Triple H petty, I got to rub it in your face. I got to let you see what you could have had. You could be here selling merch, making money and being champion, but no, you decided to stay over there.
Yo, that was
funny. You funny.
That wasn't a reach, but it was a little bit of a reach because I was saying like, wait, what? But I can see it. I can see it that side too. Because it threw me and it's not a shade to them, but it threw me off that they won. I was like, what? But that was night 1 of NXT TakeOver. Night 2, and like I told someone on Instagram actually yesterday because they were like, oh, night 1 sucked. I was on my phone all night, and it was just like, listen, night 1 night 2 was set up to be the better night anyway because of the unsanctioned match, because the NXT, because literally every other title is on the line. It was set up that way. All the big build-ups and
it go overtime.
Correct. So
It's only on Peacock?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So those that are watching, to watch NXT TakeOver Night 2, you have to have Peacock because it's only exclusively on Peacock.
I'll watch it after I get out of car.
So speaking about, we're still in the WWE mode because it's WrestleMania week, the Hall of Fame. So they inducted both classes, the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. What were your thoughts on speeches? I was like, okay, all right. I thought it was rushed. I thought the class of 2021 was rushed because it was like 9:36, and then they just cut to like it seemed like a whole new show, and I was like, what? But what are your thoughts? What were some like high moments during the Hall of Fame for both classes?
I didn't watch it, sadly, because I just didn't get a chance to watch it. I was gonna watch it like today, because we recorded so damn early today.
Tell me about it.
But everybody that got into the Hall of Fame, they deserve it. And then somebody had tweeted about X-Pac.
Yo, X-Pac getting 2 rings is fucking wild to me. I'm sorry.
So
wild.
Okay.
Wild.
Yeah, y'all want to touch on this?
No, because listen, NWO, to be fair, for me, it should have just been the 3 of them.
I say this, X-Pac.
And if you were gonna put a 4th person, it should have been Ted DiBiase. That's who should have been the 4th person.
So what do you say?
It should have been Eric Bischoff, but
Bischoff should have definitely been by himself.
Nevertheless, though, is X-Pac deserve it because the master that he been through, just in life in general, like throughout the whole Attitude Era, nobody appreciated him getting heat for no reason. Come on, dogs. And then it takes years after people appreciate that. Oh, X-Pac was very good. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, everybody business loved him. Everybody in the business knew how much he sacrificed for everybody. Something he been through. So, listen, listen, wrestling is scripted. The Hall of Fame is scripted. So what? He got 2 rings. He deserve it.
So we induct. So we give 2 rings.
Come on.
We give 2 rings to the nigga that introduced porn to China.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. So
she did Playboy on her own. The WWE introduced her to her.
No,
Stop.
I just asked a question.
No. All right.
I'm mad she said that X-Pac introduced her to porn. WWE did the whole place of the whole spread out her with her legs like this. But it was X-Pac for, right? She was fucking on camera, right?
She was fucking dick on camera. Are you kidding me?
Let's rewind.
Son, get on talk about X-Pac for. You're a grown woman. You made your own decision to suck dick on camera.
Let's rewind.
Okay.
Let's rewind.
I just asked a question.
Let's rewind.
Introduced her to porn.
Wait.
Vince did.
Wait. Let's rewind.
X-Pac.
I just asked a question.
Let's rewind for a second. First things first.
Are you laughing?
Because I just asked a question.
First things first. To touch on that.
You trying to be funny.
To touch on that. They were both in a bad place. They were both mentally fucked up. They were both. True. It was two damaged people that met each other, and they did that. So you really can't say. And he didn't introduce her because she was doing it before.
What?
She was doing porn before she was with X-Pac.
But he was still. They did it together, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
So it's like
and
doing a sex
she
tape.
continued doing it.
She did it before she was with X-Pac.
No, after X-Pac.
It still doesn't matter because she did it before him.
No, I understand that.
And that's what I'm saying. So she did it before him. Next thing,
asked the question.
it was 2 damaged people that were doing it.
Now,
when it comes to X-Pac, it's 2 things. 1, 2, 3 Kid was ahead of his time.
Was dope. Yeah, I agree to that.
1, 2, 3 Kid was ahead of his time, and nobody wants to talk about it.
I agree with that.
He was one of the first wrestlers doing like karate type of moves, whatever.
And it was for him all the time.
He was legit. He was low key the cruiserweight division of WWF.
Yeah, and he was a regular sized dude doing cruiserweight type of moves.
Yeah.
He was in DX when DX was cool.
Correct. And so him getting that ring with DX made sense to me.
Now,
NWO.
We have to understand how entertainment is and how life is.
All about who you know.
Exactly. I'm putting my homies on. Kevin, Razor, all going to the Hall of Fame. I still will not call him Scott Hall. It's Razor the rest of his life. Yeah. You going to the Hall of Fame?
Actually, 6 went into the Hall of Fame.
So
Don't do that, Janelle.
That's what they did.
Janelle, don't do that.
I didn't do that.
Don't do that because,
no,
like,
I swear to God,
you
that's
said
what they
this.
did.
In your language, because when me and my brother try to deviate different power moves, you said a power bomb, a power bomb, a power
No,
bomb.
a power bomb is a power bomb.
but anyway,
No, but what I'm saying is, because you didn't watch it though, when each of them spoke, they had when X-Pac came up, it was 6.
well, he was 6 in WCW, and when he was in the NWO.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
That's
it's
all
fine.
I was saying.
It is fine.
So actually, X-Pac didn't get 2 rings.
So it's
like you would say.
Sean Waltman got 2 rings. So we talk about the actor himself. Sean Waltman got 2 rings. And you know why?
But I said it just for you though.
He's the only one. He's the only one. He was the originator of like hate for no reason. Like people hate Baron Corbin.
Which I don't. Mikey don't like Baron Corbin, which I
Baron
don't
Corbin-
get.
Oh, no, he's doing his job.
Correct.
But the thing about it,
I agree.
he was the originator of that. Also, low key, his feud with Razor when he was 1, 2, 3 Kid was great.
You fucking pinned him on Raw.
It was great.
Wasn't that like the first Raw they had?
Yeah, it was one of the best.
One of the first
things.
Raws.
And-
We saw that.
Huh?
We saw that.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, you can say what you want to say, but he had a Hall of Fame career.
And he deserved it.
He's been in the game for mad
deserved
long.
It's not.
And the thing about it,
Yeah.
there's certain people that I'm not gonna say their names because for some reason we already talked about her. I'm not gonna say the name.
Wait, who?
But y'all motherfuckers keep talking about she needs to be in the Hall of Fame. She's on the same level as X-Pac.
Wait, who?
I'm gonna say Alicia Fox. Because longevity and moveset, they're very familiar. They're very similar.
Hold up.
Yo, so are you saying Alicia Fox is the X-Pac of the women's division?
No, stop it.
I asked a question.
Because I'm gonna say this. You're always talking about influence in the business, right?
Oh, X-Pac had more influence than she.
X-Pac had more influence. How many times that we like X-Pac to that son guy?
No, I'm not saying that.
No. Let me finish. For you to say that she had a similar career like X-Pac, you're wrong.
No,
because
but the thing, she did have influence. One of the few black women in the industry. So you putting a stamp on the industry and lasting that long in the industry as being a black woman, and when majority of the roster,
that's cheating, B.
the race card. I'm throwing the race card out there.
That's not enough, though, B.
Yes,
Because
it
she
is.
was no, because she, okay.
You lasted. Hold on. You lasted that long. You went through multiple eras and lasted that long.
She low key is the starter from the bottom. Now we're here.
So you really think, right?
But she went from Edge's assistant
Boy,
to
no, man. No, I'm not saying that, yo. No, man. Her X-Pac didn't have a similar career, B.
Yes, they did.
I don't think.
Hold on.
I don't think they had the same influence, so I can't compare.
Hear me out. Name one female that's saying that I'm imitating Alicia Fox.
Tons of black girls.
I said name them.
I don't know them. But so hold on. Wait. Let me finish. Because you're low key shitting on her.
No. So I challenged that because there was actually. So shout outs to Chrissy. Chrissy actually went as Alicia Fox when Evolution, and there were mad other little girls that low key just like Alicia Fox.
Okay.
You are not
Okay.
like that, and I see it all the time.
Okay.
Especially when she upgraded her look and she had the fucking hat and the bedazzling shit.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, fine. Cool.
Gonna have to put
little girls were dressing at her. That's one, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
And y'all was little niggas doing suck it.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. She had one reign with the Divas division, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Right? She was on Total Divas, right?
Yeah.
Boom. X-Pac. He had multiple reigns with multiple titles across many different companies. From WCW, WWE, WWF, Impact.
Okay.
Impact. Wherever we go, he always won a championship.
But who's always at those companies?
Excuse me?
Who's always at those companies? That you see, all the companies you mentioned had Nash there, and every time he was there, Nash was there.
Hear me out. But you acting like that.
The definition of putting your mans on.
But listen.
I'm not mad at it. But the thing about
But his mans could work.
But the thing, hold on. Alicia Fox can work.
Boy.
Best Northern Knife suplex in the business.
The best.
I will agree.
Let me ask you a question. Name
I will say
one good Alicia Fox match.
I don't fucking know because I don't like her.
But name one good X-Pac match.
Him and D'Lo Brown. The series, B.
No. Wait.
You just say that because it's D-Lo.
Wait.
And that's not fair.
The thing is, I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't like her. I don't think she's that great. But the thing about it, if we're gonna throw X-Pac in there, their careers are very similar. hold
X-Pac
on.
got gold, B.
But hold on,
He's dripping in many gold.
Wait. Because his mans did them.
Wait, hold up.
And hold on, wait. Because Alicia Fox got mad influence backstage.
Okay.
Wait. If you want to get into the political side of things, because I'm going to political side of things, Alicia Fox got mad influence backstage. She wasn't doing nothing, and she was on multiple seasons of Total Divas. Yes or no?
Correct.
Yes or no?
Correct.
So if you want to compare careers, they're very similar.
I will say though, when X-Pac,
so she deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
When X-Pac was tagging with King, that was low key like oh shit, that shit was hot.
Okay.
And the storyline at that time, I just want to throw that in there because I just was like, that's pretty dope.
So what I'm gathering, X-Pac, X-Pac's like Alicia Fox, but just have the golds. And the accolade to prove it.
It's like Pokemon. It was like an evolve. Bars.
But the thing is, but that's the thing. It's one of those things where you got to understand, like,
you know what? We shouldn't compare Alicia Fox to X-Pac. Papa Shango.
No, Papa Shango really ain't do shit. He knew that.
And that's the thing. So compare Alicia Fox.
No, but
influence behind the scenes.
But the thing, no. But the thing about Papa Shango, you can argue for him because of what he did.
The only time he popped was when he had the feud with Ultimate Warrior.
But that's why I said that's similar to Alicia Fox, where like it's more behind the scenes.
No. The reason why this is my opinion.
Yeah.
To be able to evolve your character and change it multiple times.
Yeah, he did.
Throughout your career, you had him as like a fighter. You had him in Nation of Domination.
Yeah.
You had him as the Godfather, Right to Censor, Papa Shango. All of these things that you're doing, and you're changing your character and making people believe about this new character says a lot. Now, when we going back to Alicia Fox and X-Pac,
how do we go back to that?
They're the same nigga throughout their career. But no, we're not arguing with this because X-Pac ain't changed shit.
Oh, X-Pac ain't changed shit.
He just put on a new uniform.
He just changed his name.
Okay, but all I'm saying is this. Just respect the fact that X-Pac had influence in the game.
I respect it, but I'm also respect Alicia Fox.
He's an evolved version though.
Okay, since you put it like that, don't get me wrong. I'm not crapping on her because she's a black woman, because all I date is black women. Because I sometimes I have to put like a disclaimer. No,
he has to put a disclaimer.
I really got to put like a disclaimer because I feel like among black people, once we disagree about what a black person do, you're a coon, you're a hater. No, I think that, what I seen on my screen, it didn't wow me. But since you broke it down and said that what she does behind the closed door, how much influence she has, like, you know what? I wasn't on Twitter. I was not impervious to that world. I didn't know that Chrissy from those wrestling girls just after, and many other girls. I wasn't there. So listen,
you're going off of your experiences, which is fine.
That's absolutely fair.
She's Squirtle,
and X-Pac is what's the shit?
No. I can't forget what's second.
No, let's do Bubbles. I like Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur, and then he's
Ivysaur.
There you go.
So he's the next evolution. Now the mega one is Kevin Nash.
Yeah. Big Daddy.
Top of the line on that list is Kevin Nash.
Big Daddy. He does.
Because the thing about it, I love Kevin Nash.
Mm-hmm. His career was mad.
But the thing about it, I'm not gonna deny you. I'm gonna be truthful. Kevin Nash's career is an evolved version of X-Pac.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, in-ring,
especially how the nigga won the title from Goldberg,
top of the line,
from Williams.
It's not top of the line, but he's fire on the mic. Fire on the mic. His booking is trash.
Super trash.
But
his business skills, A1.
A1. I love Kevin.
A1. Like if Kevin Nash ever, and I think Kevin, if you're listening, if you ever did like a seminar just on the business of wrestling, shit, I'll fucking buy a ticket because that he unlocked some shit at a time that no one thought about. The only
know
other
what?
person that I think was on that type of time was Eric Bischoff, and he was already president of WCW.
You know what? I gotta agree with you, all of y'all. It's just okay, fine. I feel like Drew Carey don't belong in the Hall of Fame.
That's celebrity part.
That's celebrity shit.
That's
though.
All right, so all right, cool.
But I mean, it's
but,
there
all right,
because
I
there's
got a
always
question.
some form. There's always been, and that's the thing that Vince has like done from the beginning of time is where he's always incorporated entertainment. Like people were looking at like, well, why William Shatner is going into
He
Hall of
does not
Fame?
work for WWE.
Like William
Voice
Shatner
over
had
work.
that whole fucking like feud with fucking the King, and I was just like, that was dope. And then I forgot he did those fucking songs.
But you also got to realize
he does voiceover work for WWE too.
you also got to realize because I watched the David Arquette's documentary.
I gotta watch that.
Bro, I almost fucking cried.
Yeah, redemption.
It's when you're a celebrity at that status, and nobody will ever explain it, but like, if you go into wrestling and you're passionate about it, the other side of the entertainment business shits on you.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, breaking news: Wale is performing Big E's entrance at WrestleMania,
Of course.
which is dope as
Of
fuck.
course. Wale is another one. Because the thing about it,
Oh, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, but the thing about it, you have to understand the entertainment, and I've said it before, and I got shitted online about it. They don't respect you a lot of times when you work for WWE.
You don't.
Even as a reporter, people said, nah, Kaz responds like, nah, this is totally untrue. From what I've read and what people have told me, they don't be feeling you, even though you put in so much work at WWE.
But then again, Cass is a different story. He has the respect from the streets way before he went to WWE.
But that's what I'm saying. But like other people, it takes so hard because Charlie, right?
Oh,
Her
Caruso?
getting that deal with ESPN
is big.
That's fucking huge.
But then again, ESPN and WWE is in bed with each other.
They're in the bed. No, but the thing about it though, how many people from WWE have left that have been announcers, whatever, didn't go to ESPN?
Just coach.
Just coaching like one other person. I forget his name. But the thing about it, like, it's huge. So, to go back what you're saying about a celebrity being in the Hall of Fame, it's WWE's way of saying thank you.
Right.
For crossing over to this side.
To be able to connect an audience that we haven't been able to grasp.
If that's the
and bring
case,
them
I
in.
feel like, I'm going to say it like it is though, son. They need to embrace the rap more often. Because we're the only, and it feels like it'd be us black people always want to hold down the world, son. Not trying to make it mad like political about color, but it's always us. Always have to come through, do the dirty work, make other niggas look good, make other people look good.
It's our dollar that moves the
Todd
needle.
Grisham.
Oh, Todd Grisham, yes. I'm tired of
Whatever
this.
happened to him?
Yo, why not like you have more rap? We love wrestlers. We love wrestling.
But they're slowly doing that.
But then again, here's the problem though. There's not enough us in wrestling. We all talk about this.
Always said
No, it's changing.
Let me finish.
It's changing.
Let me finish. Because I agree with you. It is changing though. But there's still a lot of old heads. A lot of old heads would say, oh, I heard The Weeknd on the radio. Let's get him. Instead of going like somebody that who's into the culture, like, you know what? Let's get someone else who's up and coming, that's built with him, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get someone else besides someone who's always popular in hip hop.
But the thing about it, they have done that with Bad Bunny. And that's what you...
But Bad Bunny's big though.
But the thing about it, he loves wrestling.
But he's I don't want to say he's big in a certain market, but he's big in a certain market.
No, but the thing about it, so English is one thing.
But Spanish.
But I think over half the world speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
That's why that's why 6ix9ine is so big overseas.
Yeah, so but if you look at it in general, they have done that. Don't Josiah was doing freestyles. Look what he's doing now. He works for WWE. And then I know if you meet a couple people here and there. She's the talent management team. Half of it is black. And women.
So why is not more of us in the front?
But I think that is the front. That's the corporate side, and it's slowly changed. Khan, who made the deal for Peacock, even though we're not a fan of Peacock right now, he's a person of color.
That was a dumb deal, by the way. It wasn't dumb.
No, it wasn't.
It's not a dumb deal.
No. If somebody's paying us a billy,
It was like, yo,
financial wise,
put this on the table.
Financial wise, yes, but I say this: if WWE don't like it, they don't have to give them back.
See, but I'm gonna push on you when you say just give it a chance.
No. I am. Because like in 3 years, it is. But I still, listen, I'm gonna say this one more time. The Peacock deal is good for a business standpoint, but as a consumer, you're paying this every month. If I want filthiness on the W Network, let it be.
No, so like we had said that I think last week where I said what Shane had mentioned to me on some like parental control shit. I think once again, as time progresses, things like that can be a conversation where they can say, okay, where there's certain things. Because once again, there only are a handful of things that are now edited. That could just be it. Like, I think we sometimes as fans,
we always exaggerate.
We dramatic as fuck, and we just like, oh no, but it was just like, it just was so. I will say this is funny, and then we'll get into just WrestleMania for the remaining of the show. I think it was so funny when D-Lo came on and talked about that segment, and then literally days later, that was the segment that was edited, and I was just
how
like,
they edit it out? They just cut it out.
Yeah, they edited it out.
They've cut. If you watch the network, they cut mad shit out too. Like the WWE network before it died, they cut mad shit out.
Yo, but once again, shout out to WWE for refunding me the remaining of my month. I appreciate it. Because shit.
You can still watch WWE Network.
No.
If you have a VPN.
That's too techie for me. I can't get with that. I'll just stick to the Peacock.
Everybody out there who's upset by WWE Network, get yourself a VPN. You know, I'm about to do a promo ad, but we don't have one.
No, it's okay.
So, but what are we going on to next?
So let's just the remaining of the show. Talk about WrestleMania. So first things first.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Jericho's about to be on Stone Cold's podcast.
Oh, good point. That everybody is in agreement of happening, which. So CM Punk, I forgot what the fuck he was on.
He was on TMZ.
Yeah. Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was ESPN. Bad
wrestling.
All the time.
Because they get bored.
I love it though. Because they always, you know what it is? Because they catch niggas at the airport. But CM Punk had went on and has said, and I agreed, that Vince giving the green light just means Vince isn't scared of AEW. Like, I was just like, okay, somebody fucking gets it.
But they're not a threat.
At all.
And the thing about you can go on any type of thing.
A threat.
Like, it's...
At all.
It's... You... From what I hear, they don't respect them like that. Because it's not putting a dent in WWE's pocket. Like, what's our engineer's name today? Forgot his name.
Dave. Shout outs to Dave. Black man, strong black man, wrestling fan.
Dave is our engineer here at WTF Media, right? Dave's a wrestling fan, right?
Yep.
And what did we ask Dave? We told Dave that we do AEW viewing parties and WWE viewing parties.
Right.
What did Dave say?
Oh, that's that new joint?
That's that new joint. But he had to think for a second. Dave legit was like, AEW, light bulb went on his head. Oh, that's the new thing. Because they're not mainstream yet. You handle yourself. They have enough problems at WWE to take care of. Do they have people checking out what else is going on?
Of course.
Yes. But that low-key was NXT's job. Because they're not hitting 1 million. They're not going head-to-head with them, so they're not cutting into their pie.
So that's what Cornette had mentioned in one of the clips that just came out about, because they take questions. Loki, I want to email a question and see if he answers it. But they had talked about it on the Jim Cornette podcast where they had said with NXT moving to Tuesday, yeah, they're going to get a little bit of a bump, but is it going to be a significant bump? No, until they have that consistency of hitting a million.
Here comes the thing that...
Because they share fans. That's basically what it is. NXT and AEW share fans. It's the same fans.
Same question. You know what NXT is? You might go, oh yeah, I've seen it once or twice. So either way, it's still a problem.
Who, Dave Meltzer?
No, him right here. Dave the engineer.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah. So...
Wait, Dave, do you regularly watch wrestling? No, he says no.
See?
That's okay.
So I know people who watch the clips online. This is how the clips, low-key, this is how wrestling is surviving, because not really surviving other ways, but like, that's really another revenue for a lot of these wrestling companies is the YouTube clips. The YouTube, because I know somebody said, oh, I don't watch wrestling. Oh, wrestling sucks. But then later on, he said, yeah, I keep up with the YouTube clips. I'm looking like, nigga, you have to be cool in front of other niggas. Suck my dick. That's a whole nother story for another day.
Wait, why
so,
you get so aggressive
I just noticed that.
So sorry.
I'm mad random, but it's just like, yo, does it matter? Does it mother effing matter? Like, Jericho been working for the company for mad long. Jericho made Vince millions of dollars. Listen, they still have a great relationship. Cool. Stone Cold went to the right channel. He said yes. All right, cool. Just like when Ric Flair got introduced to the TNA Hall of Fame. Okay, cool. But they had asked TNA. No, my bad. They asked TNA, hey, can we use Ric Flair? Sure. What do you want in exchange? We give you Christian. All right, cool. Who knows what other businesses that they do that we don't know about?
But just think about it.
They all working together.
But
and it's
just
a work.
they probably work because
Spoiler alert.
Shorty Kanisha said that. She was like, they're probably behind the scenes working.
But I said that from the beginning.
Yeah, but the thing about it, let's just keep it a buck. If you're not taking money out my pocket,
wow,
you're not hurting me in any type of way.
Why I got beef with
You just over there trying to do your thing. Okay, and you mentioned something. Chris Jericho has a great relationship with Vince. And Vince doesn't care 90% of the time.
And honestly, the only people who try to make this a war is the fans.
Oh, absolutely. Because and that was I fucking hated that shit. Whenever it was like, oh, it's the Wednesday night war. It's no war. There's no nothing. It's two different products, two different shows. Watch what you want.
Everybody just want a war. Just pick a side, and people don't understand.
That's just people wanting to go back to attitude.
Right, like you see Cedric. You see Cedric with his girl, his wife at AEW. You know, you see AEW wrestlers at WWE. Yo, everyone's cool. People have to understand. A lot of people went through the trenches together. I'm talking about probably 5 in a 2-seater car going through a wrestling show. You think that they're gonna let companies come between them? And some of them see that like, yo, this is my dream job.
No, because look at Adam Cole and Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Because Adam Cole, before he had signed to WWE, he was close with what you call it? With your boy.
Everybody.
Darby?
No.
You forget Cody
Ryder and them.
He was in the Bullet Club.
With them. And then the same with Marty when Cole got signed. And they would all hang out and stuff. And Marty, because they was low-key, I think, trying to sign Marty. But so that shit blew up.
That's why I tell people, yo, these wrestlers been through war together. Y'all trying to divide them up because they work for 2 different companies. Understanding if, let's say Adam Cole wakes up one day, he gets fired for whatever the case may be, go to AEW. That's great for wrestling. Or maybe he said that, you know what? I'm going to Impact. Great for wrestling as a entirety.
So this is how I see it.
So explain to me why everybody want to make it a war for.
So this is how I see it. It's competition. When you're competitive, you bring out the best in you. That's what it is. Because you ride for your team. Yes, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo, all these guys are friends. But when we get on the court, we're competing.
Move that shit to the side.
We move that shit to the side. When these men and women get on camera in that ring, they're competing against the other person.
Right.
So the competition breeds greatness out of you.
Of course.
So that's the reason why you have to have a little bit of that. But you are right. There was a video that came out a while ago. It was Keith Lee, Jordan Grace, Santana and Ortiz, Matt Riddle.
Wait, what is this?
Mad random.
Why is this like a Battle Club event? I'm sorry.
No.
It does.
It was Matt Riddle. All of them are in a car on the way to go wrestle for separate companies. Because all their companies were in the same town doing shows. So us fans make it a competitive thing, but that's how we are. Because if you look at any sport,
it's competitive.
Hey, we know the defensive lineman for the Eagles is friends with the defensive lineman on the Giants.
Of course.
They played Pop Warner football together. But at the same time, I'm an Eagles fan, fuck the Giants.
Of course, but I feel like we make it too much about the company and not about the players that's involved. I give an example, right? Shout out to my brother Draymond Green. He said this. Y'all will go off when a player said, I want to get traded. Oh, you're making it public. Y'all went off on LeBron. But if a team does the same exact thing, it's not an issue. Oh, it's a team thing. They're doing what they have to do. What's best for them. I'm going to bring it back into hip hop. When Snoop Dogg left Death Row and went to
No Limit.
You didn't go like, oh, no. But it's like, oh, Snoop Dogg's on Limit? Oh, let me see what kind of combination you do with this person, this person, this person. You saw the potential of what they could do together. So I'm saying this way: too much fans. I don't think they're really wrestling. They are. I kind of think that there are WWE wrestling fans, and there's AEW wrestling fans, and there's wrestling fans as their entirety. Us are wrestling fans. Yes, you may say that AEW is dumb this week. You may say NXT was dumb this week. Regardless of what it is, we say that, you know what? We may have our opinions, but we see the greater goal. Listen, we see a lot of these guys at the Battle Club event and every other event come through the struggle. To see Big Swole, the amount of locker room she was in high school gyms, whatever they was wrestling at, to see her at this, to me, is a win-win. If she want to go WWE, it's like saying this. If you want to leave your job, right, and your job is you're like a bodyguard. If your employer said that, you know what, he's paying you $100 an hour. Now, if Jay-Z want to pay you $200 an hour, you won't take that?
No, that makes sense.
But why don't we see them as human beings that have needs?
The thing about you're not seeing the whole thing.
Talk to me.
People as people are tribal. That's what it is. That's how we are since the beginning of time.
I agree.
We are tribal. It isn't like yeah, some wrestling fans go to the next level, get a little ridiculous, but that's just how it is. That's one of the few things you have to understand. People ride for what they ride for. Even when Snoop Dogg left No Limit to go to left Death Row to go to No Limit.
Right.
People felt the type of way. They were who were tribal to Death Row. That's just how it is. Because you think you know what? You want those fans. Because those fans are loyal.
Shout out to our fans.
Huh?
Shout out to our fans.
Yeah, but the thing about but that's what I'm saying though. There's people who was like, yo, who were you talking about on the 150 episode? Because I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm not gonna fuck with them because they don't like you. That's just how it is. And you know what? When it goes back to the original question, when they come back to Stone Cold and Chris Jericho, people are gonna say something because you know what? At the end of the day, they are all trying to get the same wrestling fans to watch their show.
So question, and then we're going to move to WrestleMania. Question,
Well
what's
said.
one thing you would like to hear on the episode with Jericho and Austin? What's one question you think Austin will ask? Or what's something you want to know coming out of watching the episode?
He's gonna talk about why he left.
But then again, I kind of know why.
We all know why he left, but the thing about it, he also got to...
But you got to hear it from the horse's mouth.
You have to hear from the horse's
He
mouth.
did say the horse's mouth.
He did say it. He did
On
say
his
the interview.
podcast?
Yeah.
No, on another podcast. What this is
Closure?
what are you doing on that other side? What's going on there? Because at the end of the day, it's promoting both companies.
Right, which goes back to what we all low-key, I think everything's a work. He gets upset at me about it.
But no, somebody did
I
say
think
the live
everything's a
feed,
work.
shout out to Latrell, newest member. He said, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no competition. This isn't a forbidden door. People really forget that WWE had a working relationship with AAA, New Japan, and ECW. Hell, Vince spoke with Eric Bischoff directly about Brett contract before he left. TNA Christian for Flair trade, yeah. Not to mention the multiple relationship with any promotion. Vince is about the money. If he makes this, if it makes sense, it makes sense. The fans created this.
But the thing about it adds for great TV.
Absolutely.
You need that regardless. You need the competition
Listen.
feel. Which is why people got mad at Seth Rollins when he was promoting WWE. Bro, this is
The
my
company
team.
paid him.
No, but the thing about it, this is my team.
That's like
Yo,
me. That's
thank
like me
you.
going on someone else's shit and me not talking about the Jobbertears podcast.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
what?
that's how it is. But the thing about it, once again, when you're a fan of something else, you're gonna talk shit. But the thing about, at the end of the day, this is my team. I'm gonna talk highly of my
I'm
team.
gonna ride out. It is what it
This is my team. And nobody understands that fully because it's not against my team. That's what it is. And at the end of the day, motherfucker, all companies are eating off of WrestleMania. And as we
Correct.
go into WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. So once again, this weekend, WrestleMania, the boys will be at Legends. I will actually be in the building, so make sure if you see me, say hi. If you see the boys, make sure you say hi to them and the entire team that will be at Legends for both nights. All right, so let's go through night one, which to me is the premiere night. Not gonna hold y'all, so I'm excited we get all that energy out of the way, and Sunday we can chill. So let's talk about low key. I kind of excited about Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. What y'all think? Who you think's gonna win?
Hell yeah, I'm surprised. I'm definitely excited about that. I think
Cesaro.
Did you see Seth Rollins in his drip from the King collection? You didn't watch the Hall of Fame? Shit. Wait, let me show you real quick. This is Sethi from the King collection.
Yes.
Let me see.
Sethi from the King collection.
Oh, I see you on the gram, bro. Thanks. Good looks, bro.
I like his cow.
Thanks.
I like his cow outfit.
Can you send me that picture? Send it on here.
Oh my God. He's so in love with you, Dave. Look, he is hilarious.
Shout out to that engineer, man. You know,
Strong black man in the building. He said one of his favorite wrestlers, guys, if you do not know and you want to come to, what you said, WTF Media Studio, one of his favorite wrestlers is the newly inductee to the Hall of Fame, RVD, which I thought was really dope that he said that. So I just thought I'd give him a little shout out.
RVD told me that you can get high as hell and still be active. Shout out to RVD.
Shout out to him and his wife, though. His girlfriend, whatever they are. Katie Forbes.
Katie.
Katie Forbes is my top 5, like significant others of all time.
Matt Hardy's wife to me is like 2.
Yeah, but she like in the top, because she rides for RVD low key.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she's like, and he like lets her be herself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it should be. All right, then the next thing we have, trust me.
Then again,
I
he
know.
a lot of weed, so he's probably super understanding.
Just because you smoke weed, I mean you understand.
Well, go into the.
But okay.
Face your demons.
Next thing we have is the Tag Team Turmoil match, where the winner receives a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match at night 2 at WrestleMania. So you have Lana and Naomi, then you have Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, you have the Riot Squad, and you have Natalya and Tamina. So, who do you think will
I think
come?
it's Natalya and Tamina.
After the way Paul Lee tore in her ass on Talking Smack?
Oh.
Natalya, did you not see that?
He was mad at
He tore her ass up.
saying?
He was like, do you think your daddy would be out here complaining? I said, oh shit, her father ain't here. Don't do that.
But it's true though.
But literally every person that comes on Talking Smack and he chews their ass out, they jump up. He did the same thing with Apollo. He told Apollo, like, ship up, shape out. He did it to Big E. Figure it the fuck out.
I ain't gonna front no Tamina.
But I like Tamina and Natalya, and it makes sense.
Follow us back, Dave.
You gonna stop complaining about her outfit because she's not wearing a Zara outfit no more.
But then she's got this
colorful.
long ass tattoo now on her arm.
What's wrong with that?
No, not that it's part of her heritage, but I just thought it was random as fuck the other day when I saw it. But no,
Looking like Tamina.
I like them because they could play off the whole
Legacy.
generation, right, legacy thing, which I do like, and sometimes I feel like is missing in wrestling. So I kind of do like that. But yeah, I would want Natalya and Tamina to win because of how poor Lee, watch that shit. Poor Lee tore her ass up. Like, think about it, like when your auntie from like 2 aunts ago found out some shit that you wasn't living up to, your family.
I'm ready disappointment to a lot of my family members.
No, but like that disappointment conversation was to the 10th power. Like, it was wild.
Okay.
So the next thing we have, I don't know why it's in a steel cage, but whatever. Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon.
I don't care. Next.
I'm excited about that.
That's marijuana. Bro.
I like Shane.
Because the thing about it, Shane, it's gonna sound wild, I'm about to say.
It's
Shane
not, though.
has become like the Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, or Triple H of WrestleMania.
He has to have a match.
staple in WrestleMania because you know what's gonna happen. He's jumping off something.
I feel like he's a staple of the Big Four.
Yeah, but he's a staple
But
of
more of WrestleMania.
Yeah, but Mania. But the thing about it, Mania is the biggest stage
Because look,
all of them are the staple of the Big Four. If you think about it,
Yeah.
But Mania is the biggest stage of them all, so you have to have a Shane match.
because the last few that I've been to, the one in Dallas was the Hell in a Cell with him and Taker, and he jumped off the fucking Hell in a Cell, and then him and Daniel Bryan at NOLA when they faced Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Him and AJ.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
and The Miz.
so Shane is like,
Him and Vince.
see, so Shane definitely is getting in the WrestleMania.
Him and X-Pac.
Next thing.
Yes,
That was a fire match.
yes, and Shane
But I
delivers.
was just mad he brought up X-Pac again. Yes.
Shane delivers.
And I think sometimes we
Yeah, you're right.
forget and we don't appreciate how the family business, they're willing to put themselves on the line for the business.
So you're saying that, should we put Shane McMahon on a Mount Rushmore on WrestleMania?
No. That's
just earlier, Shane McMahon is just staple
No, you
of
said
WrestleMania.
You said the Mount
Rushmore of WrestleMania.
There's way too many people in front of him.
That first of all is that conversation of the top 10 WrestleMania people that we had in previous episodes.
So is he second tier?
Yes, he could be second tier.
He could be second or third.
Okay.
But Mount Rushmore,
he's not on the Mount
you can't
Rushmore.
throw Mount
You bugging
Rushmore
on that
and
one.
think we're gonna be like, yeah, no.
I asked the question.
You're right, because you know what? I asked you questions too. So you're right. Next, we got the New Day. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods versus AJ Styles and fine ass almost. I wonder what his ring gear is gonna be like. I wonder what his finisher is. I have so many questions. And I hope to find them out
one, right?
on Saturday night. Yes.
That's AJ.
I'm very excited about this match.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a build-up. I told y'all it's low-key been a build-up from Rumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's wild to me. Shout out to
Shane.
Nick.
Shout out to Shane to make him look good on Raw Underground and rebuilding back his character.
Woo!
No, but the thing about it, it's
Shane put on Mad Dudes last year.
it's
Niggas ate off
super
of Shane last year.
exciting.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's low key. It's gonna be cool.
And once again, for him, black man, to debut at WrestleMania, I just want to put that on the table.
And he's working with AJ. So.
And working with the phenomenal
No,
AJ
he's working with
Styles.
all of them. I heard that he's working with Kevin. He's working with Scott. He's
Kevin
working
who?
with Kevin Nash.
But because,
No, hold on.
Don't do that.
Hold on, wait. Earlier in the podcast, I did say Kevin Nash ain't the greatest in the ring.
As far as cadence, yes.
No, that's mic work. I said Kevin Nash got some of the best mic work. Solid mic work.
No, I'm talking about how to like present himself as a big man.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yes, that's really
and
what
that's
it
what
is.
it is, and that's how to move. And he's worked with Undertaker and stuff of that nature.
he was in that clip on the last ride where
yeah.
Taker had went to the performance center
'Cause-
and he had that class and it literally was all big niggas.
This
in it.
motherfucker better not do a 450 or a moonsault during that match.
Guess
I'm
what?
I'm walking away.
As Zuka would say, the ring is not on fire. Don't fucking jump out of the ring. Don't do it.
There's no reason
There's
for
no
this
reason
motherfucker
for
to do a
that.
450 or a moonsault.
He's not though.
So you never know. But now we have, as of Monday, it turned into a tag team. So you got Bad Bunny and Damian Priest.
Bad Bunny!
Boney.
Bad Bunny!
Yo,
Bad
what's
Bunny.
crazy is he probably going to sing himself out to the ring.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's gonna have a good match.
And it'll be Damian Priest's first WrestleMania.
Don't forget that.
So I like that too.
SmackDown, WrestleMania SmackDown include that.
What do you mean?
WrestleMania SmackDown, WrestleMania edition for SmackDown.
Oh.
Don't forget to include that. We gotta do that too.
Oh, for Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what? So we got Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and Johnny
We all know.
Morrison
We all know
It's
about
Damian Priest and Bad.
and Bad Bunny. They're
The
not
Miz
gonna
have the
let
worst losing record ever.
Bad Bunny, but it's okay. He's definitely one of those guys. It's not about wins or losses.
Oh no, because he
It stopped being about that.
And-
After he won the title off of Cena, it stopped being about that.
And he gets the bigger picture. This is why Vince reward him so much because he gets the bigger
Vince,
picture.
he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's first
Facts.
ballot. Like
Facts.
first ballot.
Grand Slam champion.
Facts.
Yeah, twice.
Keep talking about it. We love you, Miz. If you ever want to come on the Jobbertears podcast, let us know.
He will come too.
We have to go through PR. That's just ridiculous. Mad red tape.
Mad red tape, but Miz might be worth it. It'll be the must-see episode. Bobby Lashley, your almighty WWE
He don't feel almighty to
champion.
me though. He just felt mighty.
I'm telling you, when Drew McIntyre smacked the fuck out of him, I signed off. I said, y'all good on that.
Like they dumbed him down. Like this whole feud.
But so not my fear, but my thing is like, did they dumb it down so that we can be disappointed, but then it actually brings the Hurt Business back together? Because I feel like we about to be okie
Because
doke.
Cedric tweeted about it.
Cedric fucking
What he said?
He said,
told on himself.
Explain how he told on himself.
So if you guys watched this past week on Raw, the promo he did, the segment he did with Bobby, first of all, when he yoked up Bobby, I was just like, we all know Bobby can yoke you back, but I'm just gonna let this rock. It's cool. But he said, well, what he said, what he said to him was, he was just like, I can't wait to see you lose at WrestleMania. That was the illusion of all. It was just like, bro, what?
My nigga.
You gonna be ringside because guess what? You're not a part of the Hurt Business no more. So that shit is null and void. You just ruined the whole shit.
What? How? He said he doesn't like Bobby. he gonna say that I can't wait for you to win. Nigga say I can't wait to watch you lose. It could be from backstage.
That's like me telling you,
Boy.
I can't wait to see you lose. It's to trick you the fuck out.
You can watch me lose from many different angles.
But the thing is,
about it.
if I told you that, listen, if I look at you and was like, I can't wait to see. It's all about how you look at the person, the tone. It's everything in that. It's not overthinking it.
You did.
I didn't.
Yes,
It's just analyzing the situation.
You overthink this.
And at the end of the day, if I told you, yo, I hope to see you lose in the tone that I would do it, where it's like, guess what? I actually am going to help you win. But I'm just telling everyone else that I hope you lose to cause controversy. Come on.
Actor, first of
Yo,
all.
you thought.
But he did say it online. He tweeted. He was like, Hurt Business is not broken up.
Who said that?
Cedric.
Okay, that's different. If Cedric said it, when he said that, he said that. But you said, I can't wait till you lose. My nigga, you ragged me.
It's the way he said it.
Boy, you ragged me.
And guess what? And I wasn't the only one who thought that.
Y'all, you the same
I'm
one
not
that
alone
says
in
that Daniel Bryan getting hurt was a work. So I'm definitely not listening to
But
you.
guess what? And Daniel Bryan is, guess what? He's main eventing WrestleMania. So,
Very excited about that.
very.
work,
and
right?
that's night 2.
That was work, right?
But we're going to get into night 2 in a second. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Who's walking out WWE champion?
A part of me says Drew
Yeah, me too.
walks out, but for some reason, I think it's going to be a mega swerve that night.
So, I think that Brocky is going to pop up.
Hoping that.
So guess what? So this is Janelle's montage.
It might happen. No, because I was thinking
Brock Lesnar, but I call him Brocky. Brocky's going to come out because if you think back to WrestleMania 36, where Drew beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE title, so Brocky's going to come back and screw Drew, and that'll help build either Drew and Brock again, but eventually you're gonna end up getting Bobby and Brock off of that.
Because what? So this is what I thought. Because I was on the same boat. For some weird reason, Brock cost Bobby.
It could be that too.
To win the title, to lose the title. That's what happens, right? So then you keep Drew looking strong, Bobby looking strong. You set up a feud between Bobby and Brock over here, and then whoever's the next up on the thing. Because I'm telling you this right now, my man Jinder's coming back. My man Jinder is coming back, and I cannot wait.
That is a hot take.
Because look at this, Jinder comes back. They have history. Jinder was Drew McIntyre's groomsman.
It could have just been something. I agree with you.
That's
like
a hot
I
take.
see that POV, but I'm gonna say this. What if Jinder Mahal? Dang, that's element I didn't think of. What if Jinder Mahal
you fucking threw the
comes
curveball.
back and join the Hurt Business?
Oh fuck! So I said,
Oh no! Stop that! Why with that face? Because he's Indian?
no.
No. Because I was thinking.
Drew, come on, Jinder Mahal, the Hurt Business.
Who did I
Hurt
say?
Business India? Oh my gosh!
Hurt Business India?
Come on!
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing Hurt Business India.
Oh shit!
Hurt Business India?
Yes.
Why can't this be the Hurt Business?
Nah,
Nigga
that's
said worldwide.
yes, like that's Indian branch.
No, we don't need that.
But they could be NXT India, right?
That's different. That's a company.
location.
No.
That's the location, though.
It's
That's
the
the
Hurt
location,
Business.
though.
They
That's
are
the
Nigga,
location.
no.
The Hurt Business
No, we're
got LPN.
not. Nigga, no, we're not. They see, I gotta say nigga. We are not doing that. We're keeping it Hurt Business. Hurt Business India? That shit sound like a fucking bad franchise. Like, nigga, is this McDonald's?
It sound like a football
That's not
team.
tough. The Hurt Business India.
No, it does not.
I mean, yes and no. I kind of get what you're saying.
Jinder Mahal in charge of Hurt Business
But
India.
the Jinder Mahal is a curveball because I wouldn't see that.
The build-up is there. You did it with Sheamus.
Yeah.
Now, Jinder, they were part of 3MB together.
Yeah, no.
I was at your wedding. They always use I was at the wedding.
I was
They always
there.
do. They
I was
always
at the
do.
wedding.
I was
They
there.
And we
always
have
do.
history behind
They
it.
always
That is
do. You're
built-in
right.
history. Jinder
You're right.
is mad jacked.
He is.
Looking mad delicious and brown. He comes through. Him and Drew coming face to
Just say
face.
delicious brown. Is that
Yes.
that's like a Crayola color? Delicious brown.
He coming through. He's like, yo, remember me? Come on, yo. And then think about it. If WWE does this the right way, right?
True.
Fucking
You're right.
Bobby goes on a chase to find Brock because Brock don't give a fuck.
So the other thing could be where if you did where Brock screwed Bobby, you put the title on Drew. Brock ends up getting the title back. That's what I would do. I would put the title back on Brock so that Bobby could get the title from Brock because that's ultimately the match everybody. That's the end game. Like all the other pieces and supporting actors and shit,
hold on.
it's fine.
We're in April, May, June, July, August. So that's 4 months.
August, SummerSlam.
So you put that SummerSlam, right? But you must do Jinder versus McIntyre for a filler pay-per-view.
So
Harper's Indian then.
No, we're not doing Hurt Business India.
I kind of like it though. I'm not even gonna hold you. I hate that I actually like it. Because it's funny to me.
We're not doing Hurt Business India.
And you know what?
This isn't a McDonald's. We're not franchising out the name.
Well, I mean, franchise is not bad.
India.
But I mean, we essentially franchise Jobbertears South.
Oh, the hypocrite.
We did do that.
You're a hypocrite, dog.
How am I a hypocrite?
We did the same thing.
He just don't like how it sounds.
No, we're not doing that.
We did the same thing.
We did.
No, we did not.
Okay, it's fine. So
we didn't do the same thing.
To end night one, because then we're gonna go through night two real quick, and then we're gonna end night
Shout out to
one.
Jobbertears South.
Absolutely. Got special treat for Jobbertears South members that's going to Tampa, so stay tuned.
We did the same exact thing, but my brother don't like it. Yo, you're such a hypocrite, dog. Yo,
it's funny though.
Son said, I don't like it, but did the same thing.
I just like how it sounds. But
doing this.
The main event of night one.
By the way, Jinder does have a mean soup game.
He does. That's what I was going to say.
But he's not joining Hurt Business.
India.
That would blow my mind. Stop talking about that. Anyway, night one, main event, Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Sasha wins.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a buck.
No.
Let's just keep it a buck.
Why?
No.
Let's just keep it a buck.
They can't Oscar her. That's not okay. They can't Oscar her.
Sasha's gonna win.
They cannot Oscar Bianca. They cannot do that. That would fuck me up.
Son, we all know what's gonna happen, son.
No.
She can't. Bianca.
Her EST is in WrestleMania. Like, you cannot do that.
You can't. If they do that to Sasha, that's dirty.
That's not
She's
dirty.
Never won at WrestleMania.
That's not dirty, though.
Give her a moment.
She's main eventing WrestleMania. That is a W in itself.
Main eventing?
That's a W for the culture. That's a W for her.
Night two?
Night one.
You're not main event night one.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are.
No, they said what's the main eventing?
Who?
Isn't Bobby versus Drew?
Nuh-uh. They can't do that.
No.
They said it on Raw.
No.
Yo, I know I'm not crazy.
They said it, but it's not.
I don't smoke that much weed.
You do, though.
No. They said it, but it's been confirmed by multiple sources that.
So I'm looking at the match card, and the number one on the top is Sasha Banks versus Bianca.
But that match card don't mean nothing. Where's it from?
Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
But the thing is, they're co-main eventing. That's the thing now.
Anyway, night two, real quick. We have
Let's see Friday night for
Saturday night.
Saturday
At
night.
Legends.
No, Friday. Until they confirm everything.
No, because they
still will change the day of.
They'll
They'll
change
change
so
the shit.
It's really Saturday. You have to be in there to see it.
Absolutely. So
What's that like?
Night two, you have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, and the winner of the tag team turmoil
They're
match.
losing.
They're gonna lose the titles that night. Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for the United States Championship.
Side note, they can't lose to none of the team that they beat before. It gotta be a new team.
They're gonna lose to Tamina and Natalya.
Natalia.
Did they fought them yet?
No, but that's who we think is gonna win night one for them to face.
No. I know that, but I didn't know that they didn't fight them yet and beat them.
No,
I thought they
because
beat them.
they're on. Well, I mean, they could go on both brands, but Natalya and Tamina just kind of got together. So,
Got you.
Matt Riddle versus Sheamus for the U.S. title.
I think Sheamus wins.
Yeah,
I low-key do too.
Because
It's
Sheamus
weird.
deserved it. Yeah.
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, low-key undercard of that card.
Bro, it's the best match of the night.
Yeah, low-key.
But I hope that what's that dude's name? Paul London? Paul Moody?
Logan
Paul Logan?
Logan Paul.
Logan
Wow.
Paul. Yeah. Just fuck that up. Yeah, you take a shot. Oh, yeah. That's how you was drinking last night?
No, we use cups.
Oh.
Okay,
You
good.
got fancy. The Nigerian drum match for the Intercontinental
I think Biggie wins.
Championship.
I think
Big E
that,
versus Apollo Crews.
All right, this is what I think. I think Apollo Crews wins, then Biggie challenges him a Jamaican slapbox fight.
We have The Fiend with
You
Alexa
gonna
Bliss.
ignore me?
Yeah, I am. 'Cause that shit is.
What's wrong? No, you're gonna fight a Jamaican slapbox match.
The Fiend returns with Alexa Bliss versus Randall.
I think the Fiend
The Fiend wins.
Yeah.
The Fiend wins, but I think the Fiend's gonna evolve.
That nigga been evolving.
No, he's a cocoon state.
So you know what I told Mikey the other day? You ever watch Ghost Rider as a kid?
Word.
Which one? The cartoon or the show?
The show. Because you said word. So remember the episode where they had the gooey...
Where he watched this out?
Slimy thing? You can watch it on YouTube, but it used to be on PBS. There used to be this character.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Oh,
so
that's why I said word.
That's why I knew.
Ghost Rider like the guy with the flaming head.
No.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
You see, reading is fundamental.
Listening is too.
Because writer is an R. Like there's two different writers.
There's like this. There was this character where it was like purple and it was gooey.
Yes.
That low-key looked like the Fiend. The face. I was like, yo, that shit was wild to me. But I just had to throw
He's gonna evolve. He's gonna evolve.
But we all say Fiend. Oscar versus Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah, she need to rebuild back.
And then the main event got Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal title.
Roman needs to win. There's no reason for Daniel or Edge to win.
Let me ask you a question. Let's say Roman loses. Where you go from here?
So my take is, and I've been saying it, is I think Daniel Bryan's going to win. And I think Daniel Bryan's going to pin Edge. So I don't think Roman's going to take the pin. It saves Roman, and then Roman can go on SmackDown the next week and tell all y'all niggas, I was never pinned.
But where
I'm
does
still
Roman
the
go from
tribal
here,
chief.
though?
He can still go for the title because he never was pinned.
So does he win it?
No, I don't think he will
No, does
win.
he win it when he's chasing after the title?
Oh yeah, probably. Because Daniel Bryan wants to go part-time. So what I think is that Daniel Bryan wins the title, he holds it at least till SummerSlam, and then Roman can get the title back.
Why?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Like, why?
Why not?
Why not keep the tribal chief strong? Like again.
So then my question is if Roman does win, who's next?
Who's next?
Mad people.
Who?
Big E.
He has a title, so he has to drop that title
From here to
get that
SummerSlam,
title,
right? Him and SummerSlam. Big E don't have to win the title. Big E does not have to win it. Big E just go
But
against
wouldn't that be
them.
the point?
No.
What would be the point to waste probably a decent build-up to a championship match that he could win and him win his first Universal title?
And be black.
Hello.
Big
Why would we
E-
waste that?
Big E does not have to win it. But if he does, okay, then he fakes Big E. That's a bigger rub. No one else.
So outside of Big E, who else? Who's next? Because as of right now, Big E has a title. Let's pause on that. Who
Seth.
would be next? Seth.
Cesaro. Come on. You forget?
I'm not. I'm asking you because we're on a goddamn show.
There's mad
So I
people
just
that
want
build
you
them
to
up.
explain yourself.
Mad people.
I mean, Seth would be great.
You just saying that because drip.
No, I'm just a huge Seth fan.
Okay, that's
I'm low-key a Seth fan.
Seth, yeah.
But real quick, you mentioned SmackDown. SmackDown has the Andre the Giant Battle Royal on there, which I don't know what the winner gets, whatever, but I hope he gets something
Yeah.
outside of the fucking
Bragging
trophy.
rights. Shout out to Braun. Braun is low-key decorated.
Yeah, he won the tag title with a 10-year-old at WrestleMania.
He won a tag title.
pretty dope.
He won the first ever 50-man Royal Rumble. He won the first
greatest.
ever.
Didn't he win the
No,
greatest?
he won the Andre Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Dang, he got mad. He got a lot of weird awards that nobody will ever talk about again.
Well, I mean, when we talked about it, you just talked about it just now.
He got Slammy.
So that's on SmackDown, and then what else is on SmackDown this week? Which is gonna be super. It's weird because this is the first time SmackDown is literally the night before WrestleMania.
How you feel about that?
It's weird.
No, how you feel about they doing the tag team on SmackDown and all that on SmackDown? How do you feel about that?
Like, what do you mean, tag team?
Like, do you think that it was fair for them to do that, to put everything on SmackDown? Like the tag team and the Andre Battle Royal.
Yeah, because they still had, because Monday and Friday is so far apart. So if they would have did that Monday, it would have been a second thought. So it just adds to the WrestleMania week, I think. I
think you have to understand, WrestleMania is already jam-packed.
Right.
Thank God it's 2 nights. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Because like,
woo.
It's and then you want to showcase everybody's talent. They're on national TV. Give them that. Yes, you're not gonna have a WrestleMania moment, but you'll have it one day. And then I don't think
Oh
there's
shit!
even
I just realized that's why it's on SmackDown, because they don't probably have room to do it on the main
No. I say
show.
this.
Shit.
I don't care,
So why are we talking
but I will kind of look at them sideways if they don't get WrestleMania payoff. Because
I don't think there's even a payoff. They don't not payoff for pay-per-views anymore.
So you don't get a bump from WrestleMania?
Because it's not pay-per-view buys.
It's not pay-per-view buys like that anymore.
What?
Yeah.
It's been that way.
That was the issue with Austin Aries.
No, I thought
that was essentially why.
I thought that everybody who was at WrestleMania always get a WrestleMania bump.
Not anymore because of the network.
Correct. And now that that was the issue with I told you that was the issue with Austin Aries because Austin Aries and Neville was on the pre-show in Orlando.
And they get the WrestleMania bump.
And right, because they were on the pre-show and they were off the DVD thing because they were on the pre-show. And that was one of the major issues of why he left. I think him and Neville. I think that was the catalyst. That was the beginning of the end. But
wow.
That is it, folks.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
It is exciting. I mean, it is a sense of normalcy, I think, for me personally, to be able to go and enjoy WrestleMania. So once again, everyone that's going and being in Tampa, whether it's now or the next, 24 hours, 36, 24 hours, 48 hours, be safe, be well.
It starts at 8:00 this year. Wow, that's late.
No, that app says 6:30.
What?
The stadium opens at 4:30. So those that are going to Tampa or going to WrestleMania, there is a WrestleMania app that you have to download. So just a tidbit on that. You're able, they're having everyone sign waivers and stuff like that, and you can pre-purchase items from WWE shops so it doesn't, lines and stuff, it avoids all that extra shit. So if you are going, make sure to download the WWE WrestleMania app on your phone. Once again, be safe wherever you're going to be. Make sure if you are in the tri-state area to support the boys, support the Jobbertears podcast coming out to Legends both nights.
You too, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you want to take a drink? Come on out. Yeah. You could maybe able to find a shorty. So you never know.
I know how you do business in bars.
That's the best way to do it. But last but not least, as we sign off, I want everyone to look at Sir Wilkins. We have released our new shirt.
You got that angle, Dave?
We released our new shirt where we did an inspiration off of, there you go.
Right here, people.
We did an inspiration off of the I'm coming for you niggas segment where we have Mrblacc as Stevie Ray. I'm Sensational Sherry. Sir Wilkins is Booker T. And then we have shout outs to Dre of the Your Sports podcast, a part of the Jobbertears podcast family network, as Mean Gene. So make sure to purchase the shirt. It is available now on StorylineTees.com. So make sure to support that.
The link will be in our description.
We do have other potential t-shirts that we're gonna work on. We're gonna come out with a collection, so just stay tuned for that. But make sure to support the shirt. Last but not least, Battle Club returns May 29th in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Tickets will be on sale shortly, so make sure to come out. It is a 2-show one-day event for the very first time for Battle Club. So super proud of Joaquin. I don't remember off the top of my head. I really want to say 2:00 is the first show. But it's 2 shows one day. It's going to be amazing. So make sure to stay tuned for more information. No, but as I said, it is WrestleMania weekend. Please enjoy. Please be safe. This is what we do this for. We love it. We want to be able to enjoy it. So just do me a favor and take yourself out of the wrestling realm and just enjoy it, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Once again, the times we're living in, we don't know if WrestleMania is going to happen next year. We don't know if SummerSlam is going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. So just enjoy for the moment. Be in the moment. As always, I'm Janelle from HR, here with Sir Wilkins and Mrblacc and our amazing engineer, Dave, here at WTF Media Studio.
In trouble, bro. My bad.
God, he's never going to live that down. But we do thank the amazing space for blessing us with this WrestleMania episode. So hashtag, and it's Black owned. So make sure if you are looking for, want to support those that support you.
I'm looking good.
Definitely. And right, the lighting is phenomenal. So just make sure to look them up on social media. You can follow us at the Jobbertears podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on the YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. And that is it. So enjoy, guys. Happy WrestleMania week. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out.
I was over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.